to you, Pisces. So you have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So then you have the Judgment as well. So I'm really seeing how it is that you, Pisces, really have somebody who you ultimately, they're overplaying their hand. They're trying to make it seem like you need to talk to them. And that's completely untrue, because you, Pisces, generally and genuinely can take it or leave it. A lot of y'all really not taking it seriously, not taking the kind of interactions that you've been having with these people seriously, or taking them seriously, because for you, Pisces, this person pretty much with the Judgment showing up, right? There's already a situation where you already see that how they interact with you is essentially bogus. They don't really interact with you the way that would show that they would be a good partner to have, right, while they're in a relationship. So a lot of you, Pisces, pretty much already have the mentality that you can take it or leave it. So now you have the Sun and the Lovers, right? So the Sun and the Lovers right here is about how it is that these people think that they're on good terms with you, and that everything is easy peasy, right? That they got you wrapped around their finger. They can say and they can do whatever it is that they want to you, and you're basically just gonna come back. That's how they're thinking. But at the same time, they don't really know you like that, right? Because they're punching their ticket a little bit too soon, right? The level of quote unquote confidence is not even real confidence, it's fake confidence. But the level of quote unquote confidence, or whatever the case may be, is not even on 10, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, it's like 20, because the way that they interact with you, again, they automatically assume that you, Pisces, are going to be people that can be easily played. And the thing is that the Three of Cups represents, they don't even realize that you have options. Three of Cups is you having options, right? The Lovers represent them not understanding what's really going on around them. They don't really get that. So the situation is the Magician and the Four of Cups, which represents how this is a situation where the Magician and the Four of Cups is about how you, Pisces, ultimately, you're going to go off and you're going to just start to talk to other people, because these people have essentially, like I said, they overplayed their hand. They done did way too much trying to make it seem like you needed them and you had to come over and talk to them and all this other type of stuff. And a lot of you, Pisces, are like, okay, well, since you moving like this, since you acting like this, you're not necessarily really going to be around them like that. So that's what it is that you, Pisces, ultimately did. You stopped talking to them and you basically started to talk to some of the other people that you can talk to, right? Some of your other options, the people that you have an opening with, the door is open for you to actually talk to them. And the thing is that the Four of Cups represents how while those people are kind of sitting up waiting on you, because a lot of the times that's what it is a lot of people will do. A lot of people will sit back and kind of see, right? Especially when they're trying to play somebody, they'll sit back and they'll kind of see who comes to them, right? But at the same time, they don't really, excuse me, they don't really understand that when it comes to like getting to know somebody, it's really, you really got to put in an effort and then sit back. So it's really a give and take kind of thing. It's not a matter of just taking or falling back, right? You really got to really give and take. And when you find yourself being in a position where you giving too much, that's where, you know, people take your generosity for weakness. But if you find yourself in a position where, excuse me, where you're not giving enough, then people will look at you like a parasite. You understand what I'm saying? So they're sitting back because they have this mentality that they don't have to do anything. So they're sitting back and waiting on you to essentially, kind come to them, say what's up to them, and see what's going on with them. And because of that, you know, they ultimately playing themselves, really, because the Five of Cups and the King of Cups is about now you moving on, talking to new people, but yet you're sitting back and watching it them, like how it is that they're regretful, right? King of Cups is you, but the Five of Cups is them. Them hoping that the two of you would that you would actually call them, but you poked holes in their balloon because they didn't really actually think that you were gonna stop talking to them and that you were actually gonna go talk to somebody else. They didn't think that. They thought that you were essentially going to be in a situation where you would fond up after them and chase up after them. So now it is that a lot of y'all are not necessarily doing that anymore, right? Or you're not calling them at all. You're not giving them attention at all. That's kind of a problem that they're having right now. They're having this problem because now the Five of Cups represents them trying to sit back and figure out, well, how exactly is it that they get your attention again? And they're not. Now, if you're finding value within this reading, then it means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section below called a link tree. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website which has the ways you can support me from my Instagram page, my Teespring store, my Amazon, as well as to get private tour readings from me. Or you can contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. All right, so let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Magician. So to clarify, you have the Star, then you have the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, then you have the Eight of Cups. So these four cards right here, to clarify the Magician, the Star card and the Queen of Cups, this person really just wanted you to be into them, but the way that they're going about it is completely wrong. They're looking at it from a perspective of they have to try to get you to be interested, but what they don't really understand is you were already interested in them in the first place. That's the reason why it is that some of you Pisces were talking to them in the first place. But they thought that they had to do way more than what was necessary by trying to get you to be desperate and to quote unquote thirst up after them. That's how it is that they're flipping it. So the Wheel of Fortune now and the Eight of Cups is about how, since that's the case, a lot of you Pisces, right, you didn't do what was according to plan. Y'all took it like, okay, they don't want to really talk to you. So a lot of you Pisces was like, okay, you're just going to go ahead and essentially bounce. You're going to leave them alone. And since you did that, that basically went off script. So let's clarify the King of Cups. The Four of Swords, the Magician, the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, like you see that you see this interaction between you and them like a long lost interaction, something that could have had potential, but it was squandered because they decided to take this interaction between you and them and go way left with it. And because it's obvious that, well, it should be obvious to you Pisces now, that they don't know what it is that they're doing. So now the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles is about how it is that, you know, if they could, they would love to have another opportunity with you. But those people that you were trying to talk to that played themselves, they know that the opportunity is lost. Sucks for them. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video.